Hello everyone, this is Bowser Galaxy 10. Welcome to our rambling review for the Avengers.
Yeah! This movie's as good as people said it was.
Yep.
And I'm glad the best hero isn't the one at the front and center.
Well, Captain America's always been the leader of the Avengers.
Good. Good. That makes me happy.
So yeah, this movie is fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, it really is, I believe, one of pretty much the first movie to put a bunch of superheroes and just have them do their thing.
Yeah, like other movies have tried to do like group superhero things. This is the first one to make it work.
Yep.
And honestly, I don't know if anyone but Marvel Studios has pulled it off yet.
No, not really. DC tried and failed.
Yeah. So...
Well, at least for the live-action ones.
Shall we do our thing and talk about the characters?
Who are we starting with?
Should we start with the main man himself? Cap?
I love Captain America! And I still love him.
Yeah, Captain America's my boy. He's so good.
He's by far my favorite one of all of them.
Yeah, I love Captain America. He's great in this movie.
I understood that reference.
I just love how it's like they've done like 3 different times where they make references and he's just like, huh? And then they throw it back, and then they're like flying monkeys, and Iron Man's like, what? And he's like, I understood that reference. I'm so proud of myself. I did it, everybody.
And I already noticed that he is not on good terms with Iron Man most of this, and I'm like, yep, I could see them planting that seed.
Yep. They definitely butt heads a lot.
Oh, yeah, what would have given it away? You really should get that looked at. But yeah, Captain America is great. Steve Rogers, I love him.
Shall we move on to the person we were just discussing along with him? Tony Stark.
He's a lot better than I think I was correct in the Iron Man 2 rambling review. I believe it was either the Thor or the Iron Man 2 one, where I am like, he is a good character when he can bounce off others.
Yeah.
He cannot hold a movie by himself, is what I've noticed. Is that he cannot hold a movie by himself, but when he's like in the Avengers and such, he's a lot better.
Yeah.
Like, he has people to bounce off of. Like, he's like a comic relief character who's still doing a good job.
And I think he had a really cool arc. In this movie. If there was like one main character in this movie, I kind of feel like it was him. He kind of had the biggest arc in this movie.
And also had the final blow.
Yeah, and he had the final blow.
Where it's like, good God.
It's so cool.
And I was like, oh.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
Man.
But yeah, Tony's alright. Yeah. I don't hate him anymore. But it's
Progress.
like, oh God, I still got Iron Man free to deal with him alone.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not looking forward to that.
Yeah. We'll get it over with pretty soon.
Alright.
Should we go with the third of the main trio? Thor.
I love Thor as always. Freaking love this dude. Like, he is just... I love him. He's a powerhouse and I love him.
He's a powerhouse, but he's...
kind-hearted at everything.
Yeah, he has the biggest heart of them all.
Also, he's the one that I feel like could stand up to Loki as much as he could. But he doesn't want to because, you know, killing your brother doesn't sound like the best idea.
Every time they have the face-offs between Thor and Loki, I'm just like, yes, the delicious tension, give me more! What? I like the tension, it's good storytelling. It's good storytelling, okay?
Uh-huh.
So, how about...
Yeah, Thor was great.
Yeah, Thor is awesome as always. My brother, like, one of his issues with this movie, doesn't really bother me, I just think it's funny. It apparently bothers him a little bit, is that Thor, like, talks, like, 20,000% more Shakespearean in this movie.
Yeah.
And it bugs him like crazy, but I just think it's funny.
So, let's see here. 10 reviews ago was The Incredible Hulk. I'm glad to see they've improved.
Yeah, Hulk is so much better in this movie. Like, he is just... like, he has, like, interesting character moments.
Is that not on loop?
Oh, dang it, I don't think I did put it on loop. Just a second. No, it's on loop. That's not... There. Stop. Just
Joel.
a second. Okay, I can fix this. Just a minute. Maximum professionalism here at Bowser Galaxy 10. Okay, we're good. Hulk is great. Hulk is great, everybody. We love him.
There goes all of the thoughts I had on Hulk. I was ready and everything, and then it's just gone. But yeah, Hulk was great. Bruce Banner is a freaking schizophrenic, and I love him. Also, I realized why they didn't make another Hulk after this, where it's like, Hulk's probably really expensive. Which is probably exactly what S.H.I.E.L.D. looks at him like.
Okay, noted.
But yeah, Hulk was great, and it's... I'm happy to finally see him, and also Captain America being like...
And Hulk!
Smash! And the Hulk just grinning like, yes.
Yes!
Also, of course, the two greatest scenes of Hulk. His revenge on Thor.
Punch.
And Loki.
Puny God. That's the funniest part of the whole thing to me, is him, like, wheezing on the floor.
Well, being honest.
I mean, yeah, like, it totally fits, but it's just so funny.
Yep.
It's like the thing you miss so easily, but then you catch it and you're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah. Puny God.
How about we talk about Hawkeye? This is basically his proper debut. Not his first appearance, but his debut as, like, actually an important character.
Important character. I honestly thought he was... I didn't remember him being in any of the other movies. So I thought he'd just be killed off here.
He pointed an arrow at Thor.
I meant in later movies.
Oh. Yeah, no, he's around.
Okay. So yeah, I thought he was gonna get killed off as a villain in this one, and then it's like, oh, never mind. He's fine.
Yeah, and he's not the most important. He's definitely, like, the most background of all of them.
Yeah.
But when he has his moments, they're pretty great.
Yep.
I appreciate him as a character quite a bit.
Yeah, he's alright.
And that moment when he shoots the arrow at Loki just catches it and looks at him like, are you serious? And then it blows him up. It's one of my favorite parts of the movie. It's so funny.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Hulk catching Iron Man as he's falling, I loved.
Yeah.
Where it's like, aww!
He does have a heart.
He's like, good metal man, good, must protect.
And last one on the list, Black Widow.
Black Widow's alright.
I love Black Widow.
She's alright.
This is the first time when we get to see her, like, just total, like,
her
totally
introduction
playing.
in this movie was freaking hilarious.
Yeah, it's so funny. It's like, oh, she's being interrogated. Oh no, and then she's like, actually, no, I'm interrogating these fools. 1 sec, let me like just wipe the floor with all of them.
And also the guy on the other
is just
side of the
over
phone
there,
being like,
yep, okay, she's beating people up.
ah, there you are.
Oh, there you are. If Fury needs to speak with you.
Yeah, I freaking loved that introduction. The rest was like, alright.
Yeah.
I've seen it on a bunch of heroes, so I'm not really that surprised. But yeah, that introduction was great.
Yeah, every time in the MCU that she'd like totally play someone like a fiddle, like she does with Loki in this movie, I'm just like, this is the best thing ever. I love it.
I didn't even realize the Loki one.
Yeah, it's amazing how often you're like, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, and then like she's like, oh, okay, thank you for your cooperation. And you're like, she did it again.
I didn't mean that. I didn't notice that she was manipulating him. I just didn't notice anything going on. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Nick Fury's amazing.
Yeah, we all love Nick Fury. He's the boy. I love how he just has like he just like so like the like council people are like, no, you need to do this, and he's like, shut up. No, you're dumb.
Honestly, all they had to do was just show them on their side where they're not even looking at their video call with Nick Fury. Because that's the only way you could say no to Nick Fury. Where if Samuel L. Jackson's staring you down, you are not saying no to that guy.
I have a loop this time, don't worry.
Alright.
How about Coulson? Agent Coulson.
I loved him, and then he died. The end.
We were sad. Sad boy time. He shot Loki with a big gun.
Ah, so that's what that does.
So that's what that does.
It's the little clips that really make me happy.
And then in the questionably canon Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., they brought him back from the dead for some reason. That's mostly all I know about that show.
Are you sure it's not like a prequel or anything?
No, I watched a slight bit of it, and he literally said that he came back from the dead.
I got better.
I got better. It was okay.
My love of Captain America brought me back to life.
So how about our villain, Loki?
About the same as in Thor, honestly. Where
I don't feel like this is like the best of Loki to be like he's a good villain. He's a good villain here, and there's some little bit of cool tension between him and Thor.
As with the heroes, I'm just trying to figure out what's your end plan here. It's like, where is the end of his plan? It's like get Avengers to turn on each other, destroy it, have aliens destroy humanity. What's afterwards? Yes?
Yeah.
Next? I kind of felt like Loki just did this because he was bored. And I'm like, end plan, sir? Other than that, though, it's just the same old Loki from 4, and I liked that Loki from 4, so I just got more of that.
Yeah, I don't think this is Loki's best. I don't think this is Loki at his best, but it's still Loki.
Yeah.
Was the army cool? I thought the army was pretty cool. The army's pretty cool.
Which one?
Loki's army, the Chitauri. The people they fight in this scene.
Yeah, the aliens were alright.
They're pretty cool.
They got blown up.
They blow they shoot at people and then they get blown up. Good villain.
I don't think that missile would work like that in space.
I mean, maybe.
I'm pretty sure that's not how nuclear missiles work in space. It's not like we've been able to test it, but I don't think that's how it works.
Probably work. And it's a super powerful shield. It's a super technology shield missile. They superhero technology. We can just write it off.
Yeah.
Superheroes are cool.
Why didn't Iron Man just let go of the missile after he saw it go forward into the portal?
I think he needed to make sure that it was actually going to hit, and then he ran out of power.
Also, apparently Cap wanted him to be gone.
No, I think the son of a gun was like... I think he would have been sad if he was gone, and he was like, oh, you lucky... you lucky bastard. Pretty much. Yeah. Son of a gun.
Though honestly, considering what I saw in this movie, all they had to do was throw Captain America's shield at the missile and it'd probably ricochet upwards into the portal.
Okay, he can't throw it that hard. He's not Hulk. Yeah,
he gives Hulk
even
the
Hulk
shield.
Even Hulk can't probably.
He gives Hulk the
that.
shield.
Even Hulk's probably not strong enough to do that.
I don't know. Considering.
It's above the literal skyscrapers. It's pretty high up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Then again, in the comics, that Hulk can supposedly jump over the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah.
So. But I don't think comics canon is...
I was getting a lot of Spider-Man vibes from Captain America in this movie as well. Where I was like, oh, I'm seeing his jumps and everything, and I'm like, are they training him to be a Spider-Man or something? And also the part where he's like hanging onto the wire off the ship, and it's like, okay, I'm seeing you testing effects for your later superhero film, Marvel. I can see you testing things out.
So Tom Holland, does this look fun? Do you want to do this? This is what we're going to have you be doing.
Yes, say action. Yeah, this movie was great.
So are you starting to see why the Avengers theme gives me chills every single time I hear it?
Yeah.
Just think of this right here. And one or two other scenes, but mostly this one. So
am I about to be just mentioning this picture? I like how everyone's just staring at one direction. And then how the hell is Hawkeye seeing anything besides Hulk's green back?
He's looking over it.
How?
With his hawky eyes.
Uh-huh. Didn't he have a visor or something in Thor?
What?
Didn't he have a visor or something in Thor?
No.
I remember him having something like that, but I don't know.
I don't think so.
Oh wait, that was a joke that we made during the Thor review. Never mind. That was a joke of make everyone wear an eye patch. Make everyone wear an eye patch, and it was like, and you were like, wouldn't that hinder Hawkeye? And I was like, his eye patch is technical. It has a scope on it. This movie was great.
Yeah.
Not sure what else to say.
Yeah. Well, let's see what's up next. I'm sure it'll be one of the greatest movies.
It's Iron Man 3, isn't it?
It'll be great.
It's Iron Man 3, isn't it?
Definitely one of the best ones.
It's Iron Man 3,
It's not
isn't it?
like it's Iron Man 3. And guess it's after Iron Man 3.
What?
More Dark World.
Hey, more Thor!
Thor Dark World.
More Thor!
Friendly reminder that based on last time I saw some of the MCU movies, I liked Incredible Hulk more than Thor 2.
But Joel, more Thor! That's good enough for me!
And then after that is Winter Soldier, which is like one of my favorite movies in the entire MCU. So,
Yay, more Cap!
Yep. It's it's a Captain America movie, and IMO, it's even better than this movie.
What about the first Captain America movie?
Yes. I would put it as like the second best movie in the entire MCU after like Endgame.
Alright. Anyway, where Avengers would rank for me, I'd probably say the Captain America movie I found to be a lot funner to watch. Like,
Yeah,
I liked watching the original Captain America movie more. But this one is probably second.
Yeah.
Either second or third. Like, it's probably tied with Thor for me.
Yeah, on rewatch, this movie is a lot slower than I remembered it being. Like, it takes a while for it to
Well,
really
they've
get going.
gotta have all the characters meet up and everything, so I
Yeah.
can see why.
But,
It,
once you get to
it can't do the things like the other future Avenger movies can, where they already know each other and how they work.
Yeah, but the final battle of Avengers is like peak MCU.
Yeah.
Just about. It's so good.
So yeah, I'd say this is probably tied with Thor for my second favorite so far, and Captain America still first because goddamn it, I love Steve Rogers.
I think I'd put it. It's about tied with Thor for me, and then Captain America's just under that.
Alright then.
So that was our rambling review.
So I believe you said we're going to take a break from the Marvel
we're gonna do
Marvel marathon for a bit.
Yeah, we're gonna do probably like 2 other movies and then come back to it
Alright.
for some very enjoyable movies. I hope Iron Man 3 is better than I remember. I hope it's decent. I'm not expecting it to be great. I'm hoping that it's decent.
I'm expecting the same thing as I predicted it, where Tony Stark cannot hold a movie by his own.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
And that's probably why you said this is the last Iron Man one, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that's probably why people probably realized it after a while.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching the Rambling Review. The end card is now covering Iron Man and Hulk.
And everybody else is looking at it.
Subscribe by hitting Thor's head.